nkwaniriza nnyo atwekumiddeko yesaawa eno webale nnyo webale ddala wonna wooli nga woolabira ali ku ssimu yo ali ku YouTube channel yaffe wonna wooli nga wotulabira thank you so much for the love and support olunaku lwaleero sirinzeka nga bulijjo bwe nze mbalaga ku products zaffe ze tulina zenzenanga zenze mbalaga every now and then obajjukiza nti abakyala abaami ate wamu n'abaana bwe tunatwongedde twagadde kigattamu eky'abaana nti mwenna mubyetaaga nzize mbategeeza so this time round nina omusawo wali okukikkaatiriza ayongere okuba nga ababuulira ate bigenda kubeera bitya lwaki weetaaga products zino zenjogerako ez'akaseera kaneeno kubanga nnyingi ddala ate ng'abakyala naffe bingi ebitukosa so omukyala nga oli lubuto omukyala nga olina infection omuwala nga olinamu ekintu kyonna ekikusumbuwa mubiri yesaawa obeereko kuba okyetaaga ddala n'abatanzige manya agange so this time round ninawo omusawo ate amanyiddwa nga Dr. Feminine Wash nsanyusa okulaba Africa si Uganda wokka
Africa
bingi bye nandibadde nkwogerako naye njagala abantu osooka obeeyanjulire kuba nze nkumanyi bulungi naye abakulaba for the first time obeeyanjulire bakutegeere.
Okay, nsanyusa nnyo kubeera wano Diana. I'm happy to be with you and this is my evening moment to share with you on health related issues. My name is Dr. Ivan Kabali, popularly known as Dr. Feminine Wash, because I really mind about the mother who produced me, and that's why they called me that name as a nickname.
You're most welcome.
Thank you so much. Nice to be with you.
Okay, amazing. Olwakubanga tuli mu mbeera ya COVID-19, of course masks tuzeetaaga naye olwakaseera kano talina bingi ebyokunnyonnyola twagala tukkirize nti distance weeri twasanitizinze endagala twazinaabye byonna tubigoberedde SOPs nga bwe zeetaagisa so ngenda kumusaba mask agijja katono nnyo for this cause bwe tunaaba tumaliriza ate ajja kuba tolaba ate ng'oli smart nnyo olabise bulungi.
Thank you, madam.
Yes, tutandikirawa kubanga abantu mbagambye ku products nyingi nnyo. We have Feminine Wash, tulina coffee, wakasip, bingi nnyo naye olina okubannyonnyola ndowooza lwaki babyetaaga. Let's just begin from wherever woonoba osazeewo.
I think I bet since I'm called Dr. Feminine Wash, I better start with these ones.
Okay.
But I start with it as Feminine Wash in honor of the vagina. In honor of a vagina that produced me and for any lady. So that's why I start with this, because to me it is very important on a woman, a mother. So I would love to give a simple maybe introduction about maybe vagina. The vagina is the most powerful force on earth, and it is where men and women find happiness and pleasure. And women find pride mostly in it, and us men we find pleasure in it. It is the most unique among creation and simple outside but complex inside.
Yeah, what a description.
God specially made it to be a doorway to happiness, and automatically he made it as a window through which we enjoy the sun rays. And of course, without forgetting love, it's an essence of love. Through the vagina, many lives have been lost, but no life came on this earth without it. For it is the master over death, it's the master over death, and a queen that gives life and automatically gives life to a dying man. There is no medicine that can release stress, heal the lungs, especially in this COVID-19. You need to repair ourselves in the lungs by increasing oxygen, and that also begins with happiness. That soothes the heart and cure headache, balances the hormones of a woman, and several other diseases. And it's a very nice organ, important organ that produced me. If it was not there, I would not be alive. So I respect it. It empowers with love and makes the heart of men be at rest. Amidst many challenges, I will still say it makes men active, productive, and creative. It gives sound mind for the right thinking and a healthy body for the daily activities. So as a lady, therefore, treat it with love, and again, touch it with pride. Handle it gently. Visit it with praise. And let your wife, if you are married and you're a man, let your wife know that she has the best vagina in the whole world.
That's amazing to hear.
And make sure, I still warn you, make sure never speak evil of the vagina that produced you, or make social media fun of it. Learn to honor womanhood. Learn to honor it, and you will be able to love right, and again, you will live longer. I respect it. But in today's modern era, a number of beautiful and smart ladies have totally taken care of the hair. They have taken an interest so much for the hair than this organ. In this modern era, a lady goes to salon 5 times, maybe, or let me say in a month 5 times, but in a week in the salon maybe twice or 3 times, giving the hair service. But he's not properly educated way back on how to take care of this in this modern era. And that's why I introduce feminine wash to ladies. They carry expensive handbags. Every lady carries a handbag.
Definitely.
Very expensive ones. But there is nothing they have carried to protect this private part, which is directly exposed to public toilets, because they drink, they eat, they visit a public toilet. Nothing many of them carry to protect the expensive organ that makes you be a lady from an infection. And this has created women in Africa and in Uganda in general to have diseases like STIs, like having infections from toilets. And this has changed the pH of the most important organ. Now the pH changes. The pH is a measure of alkaline and acidity. The taste will change. A woman will change from having sensors. You will no longer sense the guest of honor visiting. There is no communication complete. Say here, because of the sign of infections. But then what happens? We have become victims as men who really find pleasure in the vagina. Because you have picked an infection at the toilet, you are my girlfriend and a wife, I will automatically visit you to release my stress of the day.
Why do we have to bring in men in this?
Men in this, they are the direct beneficiaries of a vagina in today's modern. That's why I was explaining to you that it's where men find happiness. Heals the lungs by excitement. It's where we get more blood circulation to the brain and activates brain cells to think right after visiting your area. But if you have an infection and you're my wife, automatically I will take it direct. And when I take the infection from my side, because you are carrying a handbag, but the handbag has nothing that protects the private part. It has a lot of lipstick, it has a lot of whatever they have, cosmetic and powder. But check a woman's handbag. If you are a man watching out there, ask your wife, open it, see your handbag. If there is anything she has carried to protect this asset of ours from an infection of a toilet, prove me right or wrong. Nothing. Therefore, education system has taught women to be smart, but they have not told them the exact point where an infection starts from. And that means that you will not educate your daughter who is in school. And the
because you also don't know about
because you don't know as a mother. And then infection will go through the urine, through your urinary system, and through this will cause kidney problem. Today we have a number of people dying because of kidney failure. What is the main purpose, main cause? Infections. You can lose a kidney by recurrent infections which can cause kidney degeneration, and this will cause a problem of a kidney not to purify blood, not to balance your pressure properly, and that may create your pressure to go up. You will create a kidney not to purify blood very well, hence making your acids to go higher. So how much money can we pay to have a kidney? And what are we doing to protect our own kidneys? Meaning a lady can never fail to use a toilet. Therefore she has to carry a probiotic disinfectant, like the sanitizer now. So assume in local language, nakanaka osobola kuyita nga ka sanitizer akakolebwa okubeera wa kawansi si buli kantu konna nga kagenda wa, because eri very sensitive and very amazing nga Katonda yagitonda.
Simbawo katono nnyo kati awo ebintu bingi nnyo bye batuwa okukozesa, bye batugamba nti osobola okufuna maybe any kind of leaves n'ozinoga n'okwata n'oteekayo ng'omukyala. Bawala bangi nnyo batuwa obuntu obw'okukozesa nagamba nti akano kajja kuyamba ku infection n'okateeka ate ne ziddamu buzzi okweyongera okujja. So what are we supposed to do?
Nawe kyengamba that's a kind of leaves. They might be there but they are not now scientifically proven. At least this one is scientifically what? Proven at an international standard. That's why even it suits World Health Organization standard. It's a probiotic. You remember you're not supposed to use a soap in the area. Never use a soap. But women who we say never use a soap in the private part, these are ladies who are ever taking shower in a bathtub. Now this is a bathtub because you are seated in a shabafu oyagala kufuna hot shower n'otuula n'oteekako sabundi nga detto soap yonna y'okolesa ezanantubayo n'okuba ng'oli mu shower nga kati kayombozi eno wansi waliwo ki ka space kati amazzi gani gonna gali mu sabundi gayingiddeko oba tegayingidde.
Of course galina okuyingira.
Kati kyeba kitegeeza sabundi egenzeyo emyaka mingi obudde bungi kitegeeza nga pH y'abakyala bano muyo wano ekyuse yakyuka.
Ne batugamba te sabuni alina akawoowo nti era waba wawunya bulungi.
Ng'owunya kati sabuni
osayo nga waliyo akawoowo nga
bino si byakuwunya era eni yawansi yo ebeera n'akawoowo akayoko kennyini keyina kuba kalinakyo nga kalina kubeerawo. Kati antibiotics ezo zo sabundi eyo yejja kuyita obuhuka obulungi obubeerawa wano obwalubadde bwina eyo sente yalubadde ng'erinakyo okubeerawo. Omanye Katonda yagitonda okwekolako yo yokka, but ku lwa modern life gye tulimu kati kyekiri lwaki tulina kuyamba ki tusooke turepulesinge obuhuka obulungi obufudde ku lw'esabundi gye tubaddemu mu showers zetunaaba. Ekirala za infection gy'ofunye neyingira wano ebe esooka neyita abasirikale abakuuma. Kati kyembuuza wakafuna infection meka kuva ku ssomero nakati ofunye infection zimeka kati olowooza zibadde ziyita ki ziba ziyita obuhuka obwali obugaidingawa abasirikale abakukuuma olwedde bafuna kati oba olina kubalunyuwinga.
Kyogezaako tugamba nti waliyo obuwuka the bacterias ennungi the good bacterias then waliyo n'embi.
Kati n'embi kati embi bwe ziyitirira ne zino ezivaawo ero tuziyita ki embi. Wano walibadde obuwuka obulungi nnyo
ennungi zetuteekeddwa okubeera nazo zetulina
okuumira ddala. Kati singa n'akawuka kali kajja akabi kajja kujjako bino byonna nesigala ng'ero vulnerable teyina ki protection ne senti yaayo nekyuka ne test yaayo nekyuka. Kyekiro lwaki omusajja ava wano n'avaawo n'agenda abamu abakyalo osanga ng'anyogoga alinga za fridge zo zibadde abamu bwe babeera kubanga kati bw'ofuna infection emirundi 5 sensors zonna zijja kufa, cells zifa, cells tizijja kusensinga muki mukwano gwo
abasajja be batambuza obunyogovu.
Okay, kati ekyo kyolowooza kati bwe tulaba mu percentage mu basajja gye bafuna infection abasajja asobola kufuna infection ku 10% kuva nko ku toilet konka 90% agifuna kuva ku ki ku mukyala. Kati omukyala nawe bwe ndifuna ku mukyala omulala ninzija owuwo nayo njireeta miya ikambe kariya kubanga ffe tulina tube nene tumala ebbanga na kintu na infection nga tunaba kufiiringa but gwe bw'ogifuna you can get symptoms in a very short period of time, maybe 1 week, maybe 3 days. You see already having some discharges and you go to a clinic, doctor jakubagamba oyina STI oyina urinary tract infection. Kato okwewala ebyo UTI abakyala abalina embuto pregnant women they have almost 90% to have infection. ngazitunga miscarriages okuva muki
mbadde nsinga okufuna most of the ladies abasinga be bali pregnant olina agamba nti njifuna naye nedda nenjifuna nekomawo
kubanga agenda wa doctor namuwa antibiotic najumira which is okay but infection nekola ki negenda kati kiba kitegeta tosobola kuddamu tosobola tukikugaana okufuna infection endala immediately kubanga tojja kuleka okukola ki okufuka olunaku doctor sobola kutreatinga kati infection nowonesa walero evening nofuna a new infection ng'ogenze kuki kutoilet kubanga olina lipstick yawano but toyina lipstick yawansi kubanga katonda yakutonda n'emino egi ebiri waliwo eno neeno yono olina n'okubeera ne lipstick z'ebintu bibiri eyawano neye kati abakyala baba bategeeza balina kubeera ne lipstick yawano but tebalina lipstick yawa kyekyoba kimba introducingera a probiotic feminine wash which is now a doctor and a gynecologist to prevent you. Because even prevention is better than cure. To those who are not yet sick, you can keep this to keep your pH balanced, to stay away from an infection. It has a capacity.
Okay, wetukyali essaawa eno n'abatulaba nammwe nyongera okubeebaza. Thank you so much for watching. Buli atulaba essaawa eno tugezaako okufuna nsonga lwaki twetaaga products zino ze tuli mu kulaba on essaawa eno. Introduction gyatuwadde nnungi ddala okwongera okukitegeera nti ebitundu byaffe mu butuufu bya mugaso ukitegeera oyongedde twagazisa ekitundu ekyo
olina okukyagala nnyo kyakitiibwa and that's why I said touch it with pride because that is where your pride is. Bw'otabeera nakyo you don't have a pride.
So briefly that was it about the feminine wash.
To add on that, in case a woman does not have it and he has an infection, a man takes it, and the man when he takes it he will become sexually very weak.
Okay, meanwhile kanjira ndowooza nnyo akakofi kano naye ojja kabanyonyoledde lwaki bakeetaaga kogendako but soko tumalireyo ka feminine wash.
This one can be used. It is very safe for any age, especially those girls who are going to school. At the university, colleges, they have to have this one by themselves. And again, a pregnant woman has to have to get the same feminine wash. And any woman actually, whoever is not who wants to prevent an STI, it's very good for prevention.
But how do I use?
You only use a drop. You apply it on you sanitize, you disinfect your hands because they carry a lot of bacteria. You disinfect, then you apply outside and again apply it inside. This is the advantage of it. It can work on two sides. It has a pH of outside and inside. And again, rinse it after. When you're taking shower, you wet the area, you apply first, then you rinse after. You can after showering the other part of the body. When you apply it, you leave it for some time. When you're taking bath, then after you have used showering the other part of the body, you use clean water and rinse it up. Then when you use the toilet, immediately apply it and then dry. Get a wiper and clean. A safest wiper without soap. That's very important on that. Then too, I have seen a number of ladies on this kind of other issue taking a cup of coffee. What type of coffee do you drink? Ladies, you want beauty, you want to be nice, but what type of coffee do you drink? So a number of ladies bwe banywa coffee ng'erimu caffeine ebeereetera omuntu omukyala okukyusa obutafaari bwana baana hormones z'omukyala nezikyuka emu katugambe yakuzaala omwana nekyuka yakwegatta namusajja nekola ki nekyuka olumu n'obulwa ne appetite y'omusajja completely n'okuzaala olumu nokugaana kisinziira ku hormones ki ezikyankalinyi. So the coffee gy'onywa it matters so much. Osobola kunywa coffee nga hormones zikyuse skin yo neyonoonyeka n'ogula cosmetic n'oteeka bweru cosmetic kumbe problem kiri munda ku lwa hormones. Kati bw'oba onywa ka coffee ngako nga kakubalansinga hormones buli lunaku stress alone y'omulimu gw'okola yawaka n'okunoonya nsimbi zikyusa ki hormones stress yokka ereetera omukyalo okukyusa ki kati stress makers ofunye. Of how many times have you been stressed? Disappointment or boyfriend omusanze waggulu w'omulala kati kubanga mbona abakyala balina bintu bingi tebalina kano bafuna disappointment abasajja babalekawo kati omukyala nafuna stress nga ndi mulungi lwaki bandekawo kubanga parliament yo tedebatinga bulungi ne hormones zeri wansi tizikuba simu kugamba omusajja president akuyingira.
So the product you are talking about right now
is Kasip Fatima coffee. Yonywedde katikati saawa zino n'oteekamu era oba olina kamarara mukoona mulundi gumu.
Ekyamanze nkimanyi bannange era bulijjo.
And this one has a collagen which tightens the muscles. Nga bw'omala kuzaala mwana tojja kusigala nga wano stomach. Collagen eyo eri wano yokka